Happy friends. Thanks to Mr. Deepak Sharma and thanks ASSOCHAM and thanks to Sharmaji for starting with a very positive note. And this is what is required in our country. First, I would like to congratulate our PM, our BC, all ministers, medical staff who have considered life first and thereafter life. And this is what is required by humanity, and this is what is required by our country. We are quite fortunate that we have leaders like Mahendra Singhi who have steered us through difficult time, and I'm sure now this difficult time would be broadly ending. So everybody knows that this COVID has come with a lot of uncertainties. Maybe the best part of and Indian CEOs are that they are able to create certainty out of uncertainty. And same is the case with Indian cement sector. Let me just introduce for 2 minutes the Indian cement sector for everybody's information and knowledge. India's cement sector is the second largest in the world with almost 550 million ton capacity, which is second to China, and the third largest is USA, which will be having about 80 to 90 million ton capacity. So that way, that much bigger we are from USA. Secondly, we are one of the important sector to contribute in a big way to railways exchequer, overall India's exchequer, and as taxes, we do pay roughly 40,000 crore as GST, having 28% GST on cement. We are also biggest employer, directly and indirectly, for the people, and millions of people are connected with cement sector and construction sector on account of cement and construction being one of the core area. Now, if I look at COVID-19, what it has given to us, what's in positive way, what's in negative way. Though everyone is talking of social distancing, but what we talk is it's a physical distancing. But at the same time, this COVID period has brought and it has, improved the social connectiveness through virtual means, through technology. So one of the positive part of COVID-19 has been that it has brought people together. It has again forced people to think about the country. It has forced people also in one way or other to serve the society. Similarly, the way technology can be used in this difficult time, that has come as savior, and that has also helped not only the cement sector, but most of the companies, most of the people, that how efficiently they can work from home and in whatever way they would like to operationalize their businesses, their activities, that can be done. Though nobody is warranted and thought of like this, but now this local pollution by stoppage of industries, by stoppage of vehicles on the road, has brought the one of the best climate after 1937. Now, with a distance of 150 kilometer, 200 kilometer, people are able to see Himalaya ranges. That's a positive part. COVID-19 has also cleaned, though a lot of efforts were being made by the government to clean the Ganges, but now Ganges is as clean as anybody would wish, and they can drink the Ganges water. So a lot of positivities have come from COVID, and I would say at the same time there are a lot of negativities also. And one of the most negative part is it has created uncertainty in the mind of the people. But at the same time, what cement sector is that such protocol so as to ensure good health of the people, good care of the people. They have put in place right protocols that whoever enters plant area, whether it's a worker, staff, or fellow, any visitor, it is ensured that physical distancing would be made, they would be properly sanitized, they would the way it would be all with these and plants today in India are COVID ready. That's would be that since 24th March, any dispatch of cement, and I would say till 20th of April or 22nd of the April. So that has impacted, particularly if I talk of March, first time in the history of the cement sector, it has seen 24.7% drop in March month in regard to demand, which has also impacted overall FY20 demand growth, and it's almost 1% negative demand growth for FY20. That is also giving signals that in the coming months how things would be. Though all efforts are being made by the government also, by the real estate people also, the construction companies also, as well as also the cement companies, that how each one of us can support construction activities so that the people are able to get the employment, companies are able to chip in their own economic efforts so that economy doesn't go down. I'm very happy that Sarmaji has given a good picture of that GDP growth can be 2 to 4%, and that would be everybody's wish. And those wishes would also be helpful. But at the same time, I would say the cement sector, though having impacted with loss of revenue since 24th March, very low collections from our dealers, as well as continuing demand of the vendors to pay them, still almost all cement plants have paid their workers, their staff up to 31st March. All salaries have been paid for the April also, and I'm sure the all wages to the workers would be paid by 7th, because cement sector is looking at not the immediate term but at short term and mid term. And considering that people are the major force for us, major strength for us, the cement sector has taken a call that we must pay and we must support staff. But at the same time, I think the impact on working capital, impact on liquidity is a one area where definitely support of government would be required so that it cement sector can sail through this area. Now the challenges which we are facing today is one, supply chain workability. So important for us, we have cement stocks in our plants, we have cement stock in our godowns in various parts of the country, but at the same time, the major requirement is how we get the trucks and transporters to take the cement and get it to the consuming sector. I would like to share that in last 7 days, many of the cement companies have done their best efforts and have been able to reach to a level of 20 to 40% of their capacity by delivering the cement to the direct consumer, to the customer side. Similarly, the immediate and fast action taken by the government, particularly the Ministry of NHI headed by Gadkariji, that many of the road projects have already started working, already started consuming cement, have also started giving employment to the people. So that's also positive parts. So we are now looking at how demand would prop up, how government would be supporting, and how government would be continuing their support for infrastructure. You know, the challenge to the government would be if they also come out with some stimulus, some extra stimulus, like the way it is being demanded, that instead of say zero point 0.8 or 1% of the GDP as a stimulus, let it be 5%, 6%, 7%. In that case, there would be bigger fiscal deficit, but at the same time, I think for a year or so, more fiscal deficit would be required so that they can again boost up the economy, and all sectors, whether it's say steel, cement, power, aluminium, or auto sector, they all can also rise up to the occasion and support the economy. Because otherwise, the challenge in India would be to take care of the employment. If unemployment goes very high because of non-lifting of lockdown in timely period, then definitely, in addition to the impact of COVID-19 on the life, the unemployment would also have some impact on the life of the people. So I'm sure that government is fully aware of the situation. And in fact, yesterday only, our Prime Minister has taken two important meetings. One on how to support mineral and mine sector, and second, how to build up speed for execution of the industrial projects. The way now the hatred, maybe rightly or wrongly, which has come up in the whole world about China and Chinese goods. So that may also give a great opportunity for India to catch up those areas, and how we can do more export. Though in cement sector there are not much opportunities in regard to export, but still, when a lot of new industries, new sectors would start their activities in India, then definitely that would augur well for the cement demand. So, in nutshell, I would like to say that yes, there is an uncertain future, but at the same time, the actions which have been taken by all Indians as well as the government, we sure that we will come out with this uncertainty in a positive way. We'll be better off than many countries, and at the same time, cement sector will play its important role in giving back again to the revenue of the government. Like the way now in 2 months' time, they must have lost about say 9-10,000 crore as a GST. They must have lost. They must have lost big revenue. But at the same time, now we are quite hopeful that slowly when things opens up, cement sector or for the society, consumers also. So thanks, Deepak ji, for the time.